Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. This is for all star signs, and I just wanted to mention as well that if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do giveaways every single month. Personal services are also on my website as well. There's services like tarot readings to answer questions you have. There's also the personal services as well for different intentions. So there's, the black magic energy removal, protection ritual, rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, healing work, prayers, and so much more. And then also there is as well the intention items at my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. At the bottom of it, there's thousands of 5-star reviews for how people have seen results with these items. They consist of bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more. Feel free to check it out if you wanted to. Never any pressure or anything to purchase, and yeah, it's all there and linked down below. Alright, so we are going to begin and see what is coming through and what I can tell you for your reading. So I've got some cards, I don't know which way to go. Whole table full of cards. So let's have a look and see. I think some of you really wonder whether you should stay or go. Some people wonder if you've got a good person around you. That's what I see, weighing up options, weighing up choices, weighing up whether you have the right kind of people around you. Sometimes you just feel like the kinds of people around you are not great for you. This could be someone in regards to work. It could be someone in regards to love. It could be someone just in general that you are around. And you think to yourself, like, is this person good for me? Do they make me feel good? There's just a lot of overthinking and a lot of judgment in regards to that. And you know what you're worth. You do. You know your worth, okay? If this reading already resonates with you, comment down below, I know my worth. And that's the thing, is that you know your worth and you know how to add tax on top of it. And it's as simple as that. You just know who you are, and that's the frustrating part, is that you know what you need from people, you know what you tolerate, but you also know what just doesn't stand right with you. You just know that there are certain things that are not correct. Oh gosh, look at this. Okay, I think it's really important to ask yourself whether this person is right for you, because you know what, it's hard, it's difficult, but you know what, the right thing is not always the easy thing. The easy thing feels like it's the easy thing, but it's not always the right thing. And sometimes it's choices and decisions like this that take you towards people, situations, opportunities that are much more for your highest good. So if you are around a person right now where you feel like they are saying one thing, they are doing another, they are creating so much anxiety and stress and pain in you and to you and for you, it's really important to ask yourself these questions, okay? So the first thing here is, if you feel like you literally cannot be yourself around this person, if you cannot authentically be you, you really have to question whether this person is for you or not, because ultimately, the people for your highest good will always accept you for who you are, okay? They will be okay with the fact that you are emotional, you are sensitive, you are empathic, you are caring, that you would care for them above and beyond. If you feel like you can't be that way and you have to walk on eggshells, okay? The 7 of Wands, they may not be for you, okay? Because walking on eggshells, you know what it does? It creates this in you. This isn't healthy, right? This really hurts you. The other thing as well is, if you feel like you can't really, initiate conversations, if you can't really speak your truth, that's also a big one as well, because again, you're walking on eggshells. If you can't, initiate going places with this person, because then you're suddenly worried, what are they going to think? What are they going to say? Will they accept me? Will they reject me? Oh my gosh, I better not say too much, because if I say too much, then they might pull away. And oh my gosh, maybe I should say more this time, or maybe they didn't message this time, so I'm going to message this time. Whew, it's a lot, okay? It is a lot. If you can't always initiate conversations, meetings, and things without overthinking things, maybe another sign, okay? The other thing as well is, if you literally feel like you can't trust them, okay? Or you don't feel their trust, like they don't trust you. Trust is a big thing in any kind of relationship, and it literally goes haywire with these two, okay? Because if you feel like they can't trust you or you cannot trust them, again, this is what happens. Overthinking, walking on eggshells creates a whole issue. It's a sign that someone may not be right for you at this very point in time, okay? Because they create that in you. The other thing as well is having fights instead of healthy sort of understanding, healthy, there is such thing as healthy arguments. You know, disagreements can happen in any relationship, but it's that sort of fighting and picking on anything and everything that isn't healthy. So if you find that they kind of just pick on things that you do constantly without trying to understand, you know, or purposely misunderstanding you, miscommunicating with you over literally nothing, that's another really big sign, because again, it creates this, okay? What does that do? It makes you walk on eggshells, and then you have to be really careful with everything you say. That's again not you being you, right? So that's another thing to really consider as well. Let's get some more cards out as well. This is just a whole reading, I feel, on signs that someone may not be for you, signs that someone may not be right for you, signs that someone is not right for you right now. So this is what it's turned into, quite literally. We've also got here as well, like the sense of you not being able to open up to them about anything, you know, having to keep things inwards, having to always cater to them, right? You catering to them, but never actually being able to feel like they have a chance to understand you, because you always have to keep things to yourself, because again, you feel like you can't really be yourself, you can't open up to them, you walk on eggshells, it creates that whole cycle. So if you feel like you literally cannot open up to them about anything, that might be a bit of a problem. Okay, that's another one. The interesting thing here is that we've got this sort of Queen of Swords and Hierophant energy, which is sort of these influencing factors from outside. If your family or your friends ask you about this person and you suddenly feel that you have to be defensive about them, you have to defend them when you are asked about them and their behavior and things like that, that's a pretty big sign as well. Because it's not that you don't, you know, that you obviously, you know, care about this person, but if you find that you have to be defensive on why they treat you in certain ways and you have to defend that, it's a really big sign. Number one, because yes, they hurt you, yes, they create all this chaos and tension in your energy, right? But at the same time, then you're defending that, right? You're defending it because you really like this person and you really don't want them to go because you're heavily attached, but then they're treating you badly, but you're still defending that to the people that, you know, really want to know. So because they can see from the outside what's happening. So that's a pretty big sign as well, as if you're very defensive when asked about them. So it's different when, you know, you're in a bit more of a healthy situation, but in a situation like this, it's a little bit different, okay? Also, if you're really afraid of them forging conversations and communication with people that you know, or just really anxious and sensitive to them meeting up with people that you're very close to, because you don't know what they're going to say, you don't know if they're going to say something that is very immature or show that they don't have interest or really come across as very unemotional and things like that, or you just are very afraid to let them meet the people you're close to, that's a big sign as well, because, you know, them being comfortable with people that you are close to is important to you. But at the same time, if you're afraid of that, then, you know, maybe a sign that this person is not really for you, you know. Also, if you just don't feel right in your gut, you know, your gut and your intuition is just like all over the place and you can't really separate what is what, it's a big sign. You know, your nervous system is quite literally telling you. So that's the other big thing as well. If you literally cannot envision a stable future, because you always think like, oh, this is how I feel now, and, you know, is it really going to get better? In the sense that you can't envision things getting better, that's another really big sign as well. And also, you may sometimes as well feel that you're not really becoming a better person. You're just constantly stuck in this cycle of anxiety, stress, overthinking, walking on eggshells, feeling like, oh my gosh, you know, do I really want them to meet my family? Whatever they're going to say. You know, it's that sort of sense, you know, again, whoever this person is, you may feel like you're not really becoming a better person around them. You're actually becoming more low vibrational. You're becoming more stressed. You're becoming more sad. You're becoming more frustrated. That's a big sign as well. And the other big sign here is that this is the energy of arguments, but also just staying in it because you feel like it's comfortable. You know, you don't have to rock the boat, you don't have to do anything, you don't really have to let them go, like they're just there, and you just feel like it's comfort. You know, it's comfortable, it's there. You know, why do something about it when you could do nothing about it? So you'll maybe staying out of just being complacent or comfortable. Again, it's a really big sign to also ask yourself. So this reading was basically all of the signs that someone may not really be for you, which actually, do you know what, can make you think. It can make you think like, is this really what's for my highest good? Is this something that really makes me feel good? Is this something that, you know, gives me that idea? So it's something to think about, you know, that's what I'm seeing. But if this resonates with you, or if you have anything to say, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on my website. And take care everyone. All right, bye.